when else did you get snow like this?
You've always got to get the coffee in. It's the most important part of training. So I had a nice couple of weeks off post Daytona, good bit of holiday, really relaxed, kind of did really not very much at all, other than a little bit of swimming in the sea. And then got back to the UK, bit of a shock to the system, coming back to the cold. Started getting back into, I guess, slightly more structured training. I had a week where I was just getting used to swimming in the pool again, getting back on the bike, getting outside. The weather was still reasonably nice at that point, like quite cold, but nice enough to get out on the bike and go for some rides. So I spent a week kind of easing back into riding and swimming with a group. I haven't been running properly for quite a while, so obviously I had my Achilles issue in Daytona. So I took 4 weeks of absolutely no running, doing a lot of calf raises, trying to get some loading through the Achilles. I've started back with a bit of underwater treadmill running, so I'm very lucky that I've got access to an underwater treadmill, and that's meant I can do a bit of running without putting the load on, and it takes some of the weight off. So I've actually been able to run maybe like 3 or 4 times a week on that, so get a bit of the mileage in and kind of keep those muscles working. I'm now coming up to my 3rd week of proper structured training. So first couple of turbo sessions back was absolutely horrendous. I felt very unfit. I've been trying to swim 30 or 30 plus K a week, trying to do sort of long sessions, hard sessions, and just tech focused sessions. I'm really lucky in that I'm still able to swim in a pool with some of the other elite athletes, so still getting some good pool time in, and then using the endless pool for some proper technique focus. Lots and lots of swimming. I've been trying to have 1 day off swimming a week to give the shoulders a bit of a break, but other than that, it's in the pool at least once a day. Biking wise, just sort of getting back into it. I guess because I'm doing so much swimming, I've taken the sort of biking and running down a little bit. A lot of the riding at the moment has been on Zwift because it's been so cold outside, so trying to avoid the ice. Although I have managed a couple of sort of nice-ish long rides outside when it's been a little bit warmer. But for now, I think the rest of winter is going to continue to be swimming, keep swimming. I finally had a little bit of a breakthrough today, getting a new 50 metre PB, so that feels like progress after 3 weeks of being thoroughly demoralised every morning and feeling like it's nice to finally feel like some of the swimming is coming through. Generally a lot of winter training. I'm not a big believer, Will's not a big believer in getting lots of big base miles in. Not while we kind of don't have to, and not while the weather's really... I tend to have like a few more like intense turbos, like probably a bit more intensity in the run, but again, like we try and build that up quite slowly. The one thing that I need to make sure I do more this winter is be better at going to the gym. I've generally been rubbish at doing anything in the gym. Doing a bit of weight, I've also got like a few imbalances, so like a bit of sort of prehab stuff is also good. I think a bit of flexibility, like I'm definitely not very flexible. There's quite a few people that seem to have started doing yoga or Pilates, and that seems to have helped quite a lot. I'm not planning anything too early. I think the first race I'd look at doing from a big race perspective would be Roth in July, and maybe like a 70.3 before that, but we'll just see what's open and what's on. And then probably like a couple of 70.3s in the run up to Kona. But yeah, mainly it'll just be getting a really good winter block in, trying to keep it consistent, keep the injuries away, get the Achilles sorted and become a better swimmer is my winter focus.